What is up, everybody? The Nasblast here, back with another episode of Random Rankings, the Power Level series. A series where I, of course, go over random characters I pick from this spinning wheel and add them to my power level chart. The tier list of choosing the power levels across all of fiction and non-fiction and just everything. And this is the third episode, so if you're not aware of how I do things, then just go check out the first couple of videos. I recommend that highly. But anyways, let's go ahead and spin for the 15 characters for today's episode and get through it pretty quickly so we can spend more time in the actual rankings. Let's see what's first. If it'll load. Kidding me? Really? Really? I just lost internet. Alright, let's do it. First one is Superman. That's gonna be fun. Definitely not gonna piss anyone off with that choice. Ronald McDonald. Spyro, that's a good one for me. I know that character pretty well. Joker. Multiple different versions we could go with. Discuss that later. Sub-Zero. We got Scorpion on the chart. Time to do his counterpart. The Lorax. Squidward. Dio. The Greasy Strangler. That is a very niche character. Most people won't even know, but luckily I'll fill you guys in. Darth Sidious. John Wick. Rodney from Robots. That is also a very niche character. Some people probably recognize that one over Greasy Strangler. 3 more to go. Tony the Tiger. Cereal box guy? A great white shark. Just like a normal... That's just the animal. And lastly, but not least... A gang of rats. Alright, well, we got our characters, boys. We got our characters, and I will see you guys over at the tier list when I gather these images up. Alright guys, we're back, and I got all the characters here. And looking these up and going through them, I realized we have a real interesting lineup here. And it's going to be an intriguing episode today. Now, I mean, let's get to it. I mean, first one up here is Squidward. Squidward Tentacles is... I think even though his name is Squidward, mind you, I think he's an octopus. I'm pretty sure he's an octopus. Yeah, I was right. He's an octopus. So name-wise, doesn't make much sense. Is he good at being an octopus? I don't know. I mean, he squirts. He squirts sometimes. I'm gonna say that Squidward is pretty weak. You never see him really dishing out damage. I'm gonna say Squidward's down here above Tapeworm. An insect level. Sorry, Squiddy. Next up, we got Rodney from Robots. An early 2000s animated film. I don't know if kids today will know too much about this movie. I don't know if they still, like, air this on TV or what, or even if kids even watch TV. I think it's all, like, YouTube and stuff now. I don't know. Rodney from Robots is, in fact, a robot. He's not a warrior robot. He doesn't know, like, he doesn't have, like, any guns or anything, like, attached to him. He's just a regular, probably, he's like a dishwasher, right? That was his job. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. I'm gonna be real. Probably beat Rudolph. Rudolph's main ability is flight. I'd say he goes all the way up. He is definitely basic tier. If he had more, like, weapons and attachments to him, he'd probably be higher. I'm gonna say that, Gordon Ramsay probably beats him. Gordon Ramsay versus Rodney from Robots. I'm gonna give it to Gordon. Joker is what I have down here next, and, you know, there's a lot of different versions of the guy. I went with the Arkham Asylum version, because, I mean, that's, like, the best of most worlds, you know? He's kind of like the show version from the Batman animated series, just darker and a little bit more realistic, but at the same time, still comical. Let's just say that. He, is durable. He gets the shit beat out of him by Batman like every game. Joker's pretty strong. He's smart and conniving. Probably takes out Austin Powers and Shrek. He's gonna go up here to Punisher level. I mean, Joker doesn't have any superpowers. He likes gags. He's got like a fucking glove that punches people sometimes, and an acid flower. Shit like that. Without his goons and, you know, plans and whatnot. Without any of that, he's just a normal dude in clown makeup. He's a little crazy, so I think Punisher will probably take him out. What is this? Oh yeah, this was a gang of rats. I'm just gonna say a gang of rats equals the amount of rats in this picture, which I don't know, like 6 or 7, something like that. 6 or 7 rats is definitely stronger than a hamster. I think they would probably demolish the hamster, but the giant ass tapeworm from Mr. Meaty might decimate. I mean, compared to rats, it's probably pretty strong. And Squidward could probably handle some rats. I'll give that to Squidward. That's his one main feat right now, is that he could probably defeat some rats and probably strangle a tapeworm. Something needs to go in dirt class. So there we have the gang of rats. Dio. Now, Dio's another character from JoJo's, and I did watch the show, but still, power scaling in that show is pretty, wonky. I don't really know how to scale some of these characters, but Dio, let's just go based off of looks, man. I mean, this man is shredded. He is a meat sandwich. Hold the bread. He's fit as a fiddle. And he's also a vampire. He's got, like, vampire abilities. He can, like, freeze things, too. He did that at one point. Ice powers. His one weakness is sunlight. But that's not even considering his stand. He can stop time. So, Dio is pretty strong. And I'm just accounting for, like, part 3. Because that's, like, the main part he was in. That's what I am counting for. I'm going to say he's probably up here on a Hulk level. Stopping time is a pretty insane ability when used right. He can stop time for, like, what was it, like 10 seconds? Some shit like that. And he can fly for some reason. Pretty strong. I'd say he could probably beat the Hulk. Giorno is on, like, a different kind of level. I don't know what the hell he can even do. But he's pretty powerful, from what I could tell. Tony the Tiger is next. He is a tiger. And he's pretty fucking built, too. And mind you, he is a fucking tiger. He's probably going to maul any humanoid we have on here. He's probably going to go, well, at least up here in decent. Even though most of his diet probably consists of Frosted Flakes. And I don't know what that is to him. If that's his product, or he's just super into it. I'll be real, I'm not super into the Tony the Tiger lore. I'd say he'd probably maul Austin Powers to death. Hulk, too, I mean, or not Hulk, fucking Shrek. And then anyone else above, I'd say he's probably stronger than Shrek. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, Joker, Punisher, all these people who have proficiency in, like, weapons and guns could probably put him down. Above basic tier. He is actually, like, mid. This is pure mid right here. Not bad. Now, this is a pick that a lot of people probably won't know. A very small minority of anyone that is watching this video would even know who the hell this is. But this is the Greasy Strangler, who debuts in his one and only movie. He is a murderous psychopath that uses grease, I guess, to give him power? I don't really know. But he does murder a few people. He's got some kind of animalistic powers and urges to go with that too. And I mean, he's pretty successful at what he does. Greasy Strangler, I'd rather deal with Chucky than the Greasy Strangler, honestly. But I don't think he'd be able to kill a robot. I'll be real. Or Gordon Ramsay. Or any person that has somewhat of any, like, combat knowledge. But yeah, I mean, Greasy Strangler is kind of a threat to be reckoned with if you're just an average Joe. So, unfortunately for Chucky, Greasy Strangler, I think, is a bigger threat. Next up is the Lorax. I don't really know his, like, abilities. I know he protects the trees. I mean, I could be wrong. I've only seen the original animated movie, and then I read the book. So that is where my knowledge comes from. And mind you, it's been probably like 20 years since I've read the book or seen the movie. So the Lorax, I mean, he wasn't really good at his job. He couldn't really stop the people from chopping the trees down. I mean, he just got words. So I'm going to say that, honestly, it's probably going to be here. Probably behind Tapeworm, because honestly, I think the Tapeworm could probably take him. The Lorax isn't very strong. Yeah, I mean, I'd say his biggest attribute is his mustache. Gives him some layer of protection around his face. So, I mean, that's something. Now we're moving on to some of the big boys. Sub-Zero. Now, I got Scorpion up here in tough, but Scorpion is also kind of immortal. I mean, you can kill him, but he's just gonna come back. I'm not sure how long it takes for him to come back, but he's just gonna go straight back to hell, and then, comes out of hell. He is a specter. But Sub-Zero is also a ninja, and I know there's 2 Sub-Zeros. You got Bi-Han, and you got Kuai Liang. Bi-Han is Sub-Zero numero uno, And then Kuai Liang is his little brother that takes the role for the majority of the series. So I'm just going to go with Kuai Liang, even though honestly they're interchangeable. They kind of do the same things. They don't really have a different like skill set. I guess the one difference though is that Bi-Han, the original one, got murdered by Scorpion. So I guess no matter which way you cut it, Sub-Zero is weaker than Scorpion. And even every trailer that Mortal Kombat ever releases for the games, Scorpion is also every single time destroying Sub-Zero. I don't think Sub-Zero ever wins that, but I do think that Sub-Zero would probably destroy Harry Potter, even Master Splinter. So he's going to go in the same tier as Scorpion. He's just a little bit weaker. John Wick is another one that's going to be kind of hard to rank, but I'd say he's probably on the same level as the Punisher. Maybe a little bit stronger. The Punisher is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but John Wick is like precision. Whereas he's a precision knife, the Punisher is just a brute-ass hammer. But I'd say the precision is going to win that. GG John Wick. He's probably, when it comes to gun users and just normal people that use weaponry like that, he's probably top tier. I don't think there's going to be another person that beats him in that regard. So he is pretty much the peak of just human combat prowess. Yugi Muto is still a little different though. He's got magic. I don't know, man. He's got like luck powers on his side. That is literally what the Millennium item does. Gives him luck. The heart of the cards. Spyro the Dragon is a dragon, and he is probably one of the strongest dragons. I'm going with the OG trilogy Spyro games. I don't know shit about like the reboot that happened in like, I don't know, like 2012 or something. The Spyro New Beginnings. Certainly not talking about Skylanders either. Fuck that. But Spyro the Dragon, OG Spyro, is pretty strong. I mean, he saves the Dragon Realms 3 times, whereas no other dragon can do it. So although he is small, he is powerful. Breathe fire. He can breathe other elemental breaths. I guess that's like Spyro 4 and 5. You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna count it. He's got elemental breath sometimes. So he's pretty powerful. I'd say he is stronger than Neo Cortex, stronger than the Shark. Spyro, I'm gonna put him up here. Above Tony the Tiger. But like these characters, like I'm pretty sure if Punisher was in the same room as Spyro, he would just blow his fucking brains out. I don't think Spyro would have the time to even like register what was happening. Spyro, although I do love you, you're still kind of mid compared to these other characters here. But for a little dragon, not bad. Not bad. We have Ronald McDonald down here. I'm gonna go with the Raka Raka version of Ronald McDonald because we've seen more of him in combat than normal Ronald. But I'm gonna say that they're the same character. Even though they're kind of not, they are. In my book, if you go look up Raka Raka if you haven't, and look at his Ronald McDonald videos, this is the character I'm talking about. And he's a psychopath too. He's going to be a little bit lower than Joker. Ronald McDonald's going to go below there because he does have some kind of use of weapons and guns, but his main ability is just his pure rage. Maybe a little bit lower. I'm going to put him a little bit lower. I think Shrek could probably destroy him, and Austin Powers could probably destroy him too if he really wanted to. I'm going to go with the Great White Shark next. He's, I mean, definitely stronger than Squidward. Even though a Great White Shark is bound to the sea, and that's like its, home field advantage. If it's not in the ocean, then it's pretty much fucked. Steve-O has been thrown into the waters of shark territory and came out alive. I'm just going to say a Great White Shark in water. Alright? I'll take away a little bit of points just for like, if he's on land, then what? But for all intents and purposes, he's going to be in water. I mean, the Great White Shark is pretty strong, dude. I'm going to say that Gravedigger's a little bit stronger, though. And I'd say this shark, the Marvel Rivals shark, is probably stronger just because of the, the land advantage and probably has, like, some kind of healing abilities and shit. Now, these last two are going to be a little interesting. Maybe the last one. I mean, Darth Sidious is pretty powerful. I mean, he's probably the strongest Force user in the whole franchise, right? Not even counting that Rise of Skywalker bullshit. Like, just original 6 movies. I mean, he's definitely stronger than Luke. For sure. I mean, he was annihilating him. Honestly, man, he might be able to take down Optimus Prime. He's pretty fucking powerful. Strongest Darkseid user. Just shooting lightning all over the place. And if we counted Rise of Skywalker, which I'm not really going to, just because it's like so inconsistent and on my list, not canon. Sorry. But, I mean, if we counted that, he literally shoots lightning that destroys an entire fleet. Like, that's kind of insane. He could definitely annihilate Optimus Prime with that. But even without that, I think his electricity could probably destroy Optimus, maybe. I don't know. I mean, power scaling is a little weird when you account for like specific abilities like a rock, paper, scissors match. I'm gonna say he's top tier powerful, way stronger than Luke. And then Superman. Superman, I'm gonna, no matter where I put this guy, people are gonna have something to say about it. And I'm not really a big Superman fan. I can't really tell you his greatest feats. And I know they always compare him to Goku, like godly power, but those arguments were way back before Goku like got all this like crazy shit like Ultra Instinct or whatnot. Ultra Instinct is like universal level. Not multiversal, not quite, maybe not, I don't know. I mean, maybe like his fusions or whatever. But Superman, I'd say, is definitely world threat. I mean, he's immune to most shit except like magic and kryptonite, right? That's what I know about Superman. He's got frost breath and like X-ray vision and laser beam eyes. He's got a lot of abilities, fly, super strength. I mean, look at his fucking body, dude. He is a straight up fridge. This man has the body of a refrigerator that's packed with lean meat. How did he hide this? How did he hide this from like Lois Lane and shit? I didn't really watch a lot of the material except for Justice League animated series. That's why I have him up here, this version, because that's just the one I guess I know the most. But like, how did he hide this, man? You're not hiding this muscle, this mass. I don't know. Dio might. I think Superman could probably defeat the Hulk. These are two comic book characters that are super strong, and both of which I'm not a huge expert on. But I'm just gonna say right off the bat, Superman could probably pick up Hulk and fly him into space, and that'd probably kill him, right? I don't know if Hulk can survive space. Yeah, he probably can. I mean, gamma radiation, right? I don't know about like lack of oxygen, but Superman could probably, you know, fling him into the sun or some shit. Now, Time Stop and whatever the fuck Giorno has could probably do some stuff to Superman. So for now, I'm just gonna have them right here until someone gives me information that counteracts where I have him right now. But Goku's still the only one on top. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, so there's a little bit of bias here, but he's pretty insane. But yeah, I think this is about gonna do it for episode 3 of the Random Ranking series. The list is looking pretty good so far. I mean, there's probably a lot of characters here that I'm getting a little bit wrong, because I'm not an expert on most of them. I know a good bit about some of them, but for the most part, there's characters here that I'm not a huge expert on, so keep that in mind. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you want to see more of this, just let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope you have a nasty night, and peace out.